So here is part two of the laundry lesson, the drying part. This should probably be the shortest video that we have of the three. So I'm just going to get, here we are, the clothes out. So as you can see, it's spun out. Everything is around the outside. And I'm going to open up the dryer. Everything obviously should be out. But remember, when we get the clothes out, and we'll go through this again, want to make sure you turn it to make sure like a sock or something from before wasn't on there. And then we'll grab the clothes, okay, and put them in. Here we are. And there we go. Now for some people, they don't like putting jeans in the dryer sometimes. The dryer does have a tendency to slightly shrink some of your clothes. My clothes are pretty loose overall, thankfully. So I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go and dry them normally. And I always, here, let me turn this around. I always dry on high. If you feel that you need, for clothes' sake, not to shrink, to lower it down, you can do that. Also, this is a signal to let you know it's done. I never use that either. I can, time it out and get to the dryer when it's done. This is a dryer ball. Some people use dryer sheets. That helps with the static cling. This ball does something similar, and it's better for the environment, which is why I use it. Now for a really important thing. This is a lint trap. And as I told you in the earlier lesson, I did sheets last time, so there's not a lot of lint. That being said, before you start the dryer, you want to do this. If this lint builds up and up and up, one, could be damaging to the dryer. Two, if there's a lot of this, and I'll just throw it out here, it actually could start a fire. So we want to make sure that the lint trap is cleaned every single time, okay? So behind here, see that big hose? All right. So the dryer ends up, pushing air out. It traps some lint in there. The lint does go through the hose. The hose should be cleaned about once or twice a year. I'm just going to set this timer here. Time dry, 70 minutes is enough. They do have fancier settings like for jeans or things you want very dry. There's a delicate, but like I told you with the wash lesson, I don't do a lot of delicates. I don't do any delicates. So I put it on for 70 minutes, and that's usually enough to get even the heavy jeans dry on this dryer. And then all we do is push to start, right? And there you go. So I'm going to quickly show you where the hose goes. So I'm going to walk with you here from outside. Let me just turn off those lights. I'm going to head out here, outside. Okay, so I'll flip this around, and here is, you could see how it's blowing up. So usually these are closed shut. You can kind of hear the dryer. It's coming like that, and you see there's little lint here. So this should be cleaned out too, about every quarter year or every 3 months, okay? So that's the drying lesson. I told you it would be the shortest of the three. The last part of this lesson, once it's dry, is I'll show you how to fold clothes, how to hang up clothes. There's difference between men's and women's pants. There's difference in t-shirts and dress shirts. So I'll show you all of that in my final video. Thank you.